Welcome along then to Sochi and the Russian Grand Prix, one of 8 cities in the world to play host to both the Olympics and a Formula One race. It's a Grand Prix that's proven difficult to crack for anyone beyond the first 2 rows of the grid in recent years, so let's see if that can change today. It's time to go racing then in the Sochi Autodrome, where the long run down to the heavy braking zone at turn 2 is one of 2 DRS zones around this 3.6-mile circuit. The other, of course, down into turn 13. 18 corners make up a lap here today, with an average speed somewhere in the region of 130 miles an hour. Alongside me once again for coverage of today's race, it's none other than the great Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Anderson. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
It's been a really solid year so far. There have been some incredible standout performances, but what's really impressed me has been the consistency. With this kind of form, I'm expecting another great race today.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and talented Spaniard Carlos Sainz completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Leclerc, Perez, Lando Norris and Ricciardo, Verstappen, Tsunoda, Russell and Fernando Alonso. Bottas, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Latifi, Sebastian Vettel and Ocon. Stroll, Giovinazzi, Mick Schumacher and Nikita Mazepin. Anderson and Kimi Räikkönen finishes off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Well, today we've witnessed some great battles here in Sochi, and they've taken a fantastic win. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy and to stay out of trouble.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Some amazing talent out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Anderson. They fought so hard and had incredible pace at times, so I don't think anyone else did a better job today.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.